What's cracking, y'all? I know I ain't leave no update on y'all, but last time I took the head off, I got the head back from the machine shop, as it is sitting over here from the machine shop. Sorry for the late update. And I also put the headers on there while I was at it. Once again, sorry for the late update, but they on there. It's pretty simple. You just put the header gaskets back on, put the bolts back on, make sure everything on there, everything's straight, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, get you a homie jack. You know what I'm saying? What's up with the jack?
What's good?
You know, he came to help me put the head on. No homo. You know what I'm saying? And get all this cracking. So now I got all this in. Everything cracking. Head gasket on. ARP head studs is on. Now it's time to put the head on. So that's what we about to do next. I lubricated all the cylinder walls, all that with assembly lube and all that. So when I do start the car up, upon startup, it ain't gonna be no problems, no nothing. And then what else? That's pretty much it. I probably put a little assembly lube on the chains and all that just to keep everything sliding and gliding. And then slap the head on right now. And then that'll be it. So enough of me yip yapping and jaw jacking. Let's get it cracking. You gotta come around there. Remember your back foot.
Oh shit.
It's all good. That's the just careful with the head. Yep. Yep. Let me get this shit. Maybe sitting there. Let me see. No, it clears. Back at it again. Night 2. Same sweater on. Same hoodie, because I'm out here grinding. But I'm going to give you a breakdown on what happened yesterday. So, had the little homie come help me put the head on, because when you put the head on, you're going to need 2 people. Because you got to still move this out the way and make sure the chain don't get hit or none of that. And I want to make sure everything's set down and fit perfectly, and I had the headers on it, and with the headers on it, it's a little heavier. So you want to make sure everything's good and nothing's messing up. So as I'm putting everything on with the headers, it kept hitting on the bottom down there, on the exhaust. So I laid that down, put that down, bam. I tried to put the head back on again. Then the header was rolling right here on the motor mount piece. I'm like, damn. Then after that, I took the headers off. Then we went to proceed to put the head on again. Finally got it on, as you can see. But then, they sent me the wrong damn ARP head studs. So then what I had to do, had to get in the car, and it's pouring rain all day. California right now, we on like a storm watch or whatever. It's terrible out there. And I had to drive all the way to San Diego. Drove all the way to San Diego to pick up another set of ARP head studs, which is the right ones. Found them online. Came up. Also got me a CES cut ring head gasket for the low. Deals, man, deals. So I got the right set of head studs, and then the old set that they sent me, I'm gonna return those, and I'm gonna use those. So now the head's on. I gotta go back and put in the head studs that really need to go on there. So now I'll put on the head studs that's supposed to go on there. So that's gonna be this process. So now I got the head on. I got the I put assembly lube like right here on the springs and all that. Keep everything, you know, just lubricate it while I've been gone. But yeah, now that's on. All that's right there now. It's time to put in these new damn right bolts. So enough of me yip yapping and jaw jacking. It's pretty simple. Basically, these are old bolts that I was gonna use. On one side, you have the side with the Allen key. That's the one that you're gonna screw in the head, of course. And the bottom part, that's the one that goes inside of the block. So what you're gonna wanna do is put the fastener lube on both sides. So first you put the fastener lube on the bottom. Get it all good right there, and then put it in the car. You want to do that for all of them. So first I'm gonna grab the new ones, get the assembler lube, put it on there, thread it down to the bottom. Then once that's on there, go over, make sure everything's tight and everything's right. Then I'm gonna get some fastener lube, put it on the top, put the washer, and then put the bolt on. Torque it down, I think, I forgot how many foot-pounds, and then the head will be set. Then from there, cams and all that. So let's get it, man. It's 5 in the morning. All right, now your boy got the head studs in, the right head studs in. So those come out a lot more. So on these, there's no torque spec. You just tighten them down until they tight. Then now you gotta do the torque spec. This is the way that it's gonna go, like that. That's the sequence I'm gonna tighten it in. And then these are the torque specs. First round, 25 foot-pounds. Second round, 50. Third one, 75. And what's crack-a-lacking? So I got the right head studs in now. It's still raining outside, as you see. And it's wild out here, man. Your boy's still in the garage getting it in. So I got the right studs on. See how much better that looks? How much more space we got? You know what I'm saying? How much more the bolts come out? So we got the right bolts in here now. And I already went through the first 2 torque sequences, which the first one is 25 foot-pounds. And then the second one is 50 foot-pounds. Now I'm on the third one, which is 75 foot-pounds. We're gonna do it in this order. That's how you're gonna tighten them in that order. And we're on 75. So I already did 25, did 50, now we're on 75. So now, this is gonna be the final setting for the torque settings. And I'm using my digital one for this one. And also, yeah, that's gonna be it. We'll do 75 and then that'll be it for the torque settings. Also, when you put in these in, make sure you read the instructions carefully, and that make sure that where the washers go, it's all clean right there. There's no oil or nothing on the washers. The washers is clean, and on the bottom of the bolts, all that's clean. Because if anything has any lubricant or anything in there, it's gonna mess up the preload, and it's not gonna sit right. So make sure you do lube up the top and the bottom of the bolt, but everything else is not, well, you can lube inside of the bolt, but pretty much everything else don't need to be lubed up. So just the top and the bottom of the bolt, the washers need to be dry, and the bottom of the bolt needs to be dry, so everything can sit down, and the on the head where it sits needs to be dry. So now all that's done, we on 75. Let's go. Was crack-a-lacking. So yeah, now I got everything torqued down the spec. I went through the sequence 3 times, 25, then 50, then 75. We good, everything's tightened down, torqued down the spec, everything good. I also got a set of new lifters. So I got them over here soaking up. Right there, got the new lifter soaking up. About to get the lifter trays, start putting in the lifter trays. I got a little trick with that. I'm gonna show y'all with that. And then, yeah, man, we're gonna be on our way, man. We're getting this done, man. We about to be rolling, we about to be dipping. So yeah, man, let me get this cracking. Enough of me talking.